My passion had always been in the area of prevention of blindness and vision impairment. So I got trained as a trainer in community eye health and also volunteered in several community eye health programs. I knew that my country was a member of the Commonwealth, but that was about all I knew about the Commonwealth. Through a former executive director of the World Council of Optometry, Caroline Hyde Price, I learned about the fellowship program. I applied, I was selected, and became the first optometrist to be awarded the fellowship. And then I became the president of the World Council of Optometry from August 2015 to September 2017. Research has shown that by the year 2050, there's the possibility that 50% of the world's population will be short-sighted if nothing is done now. The risk is even higher with the increasing use of electronic devices. 90% of the visually impaired live in developing countries, many of which are Commonwealth countries, and 80% of vision impairment is preventable. This is a time for Commonwealth heads of nations to start moving that agenda forward, because children are the future workforce and leaders of tomorrow, especially considering that 60% of the population in Commonwealth nations is below the age of 30. I believe it is a gathering together of great minds from big and small, developed and developing countries to work together for a common, brighter future.
An educational program on eye health issues.
How to take care of our eyes, the problems that can occur with the eyes, and what we should do about them.
Interviews. Educational drama on eye health. Practical questions and answers, and lots more. Sighted.
Preserving vision, restoring sight.
Sighted.
Human rights sector, it is very difficult to measure what impact we have made because our impact and that we have been able to make cannot be measured in terms of cause and effect. In other words, you can't precisely say, I did this and this happened. It takes time for change to happen in the criminal justice and human rights sector. But one can measure his or her impact in terms of how much debate he or she has been able to create and how much awareness you have been able to create on issues and those debates leading to either legislations or leading to policy change, and also the number of people in society that become aware of those issues, especially, for example, issues of human rights. And that is precisely what I have been able to achieve within these 2 years of my graduating from the University of Oxford, courtesy of the Commonwealth Scholarship. Now I have become a very frequent guest on on many radio stations, especially Radio Nigeria. I become a frequent guest on television and also the print media, and discussing different human rights issues, which I didn't know before. For example, the children's right, women's right, the death penalty, civil and political right, socio-economic and cultural right, and so on and so forth. And my discussions on this platform is generating a lot of debate, it's generating a lot of awareness, and it's leading to reform. So certainly I can confidently say, yes, I have made a lot of impact in my work. Therefore, I encourage the Commonwealth to continue to give this scholarship to people who otherwise wouldn't have had this opportunity that I had to go to Oxford. Thank you.
The needs of the vulnerable people in Kwara State, Nigeria, top the lists in the heart of Barrister Dr. Abiola Adimula, a Commonwealth Fellow. And with her experience and training from the Commonwealth Fellowship, she has impacted positively on the lives of the rural women farmers in Saragi community of Kwara State, Nigeria, by establishing Women Empowerment Center and installing of modern technology for harvested produce. These, in no small measure, reduced over-dependent tendencies on their spouses. Hence, domestic violence is reduced drastically.
As a cooperative,
According to the rural women farmers in Taragi, their joy knows no bound, as that not only empower them but also enhance the social and economic activities of Taragi community and the state in general.
Before the inception, it has been so difficult because even after processing their rice produce, we do encounter so many problems by processing because we don't have any machine that is close by. So even now, people do come from neighboring villages to process their produce here. And also,
Dr. Ruth Abiola Adimula also facilitated the establishment of the functioning family court in Kwara State, thereby bringing justice closer to the children and vulnerable women.
It's as the instance of Dr. Mrs. Abiola Adimula, who is the SSA to His Excellency the Executive Governor of Kwara State. We have treated both family issues, criminal, civil, juvenile matters, and adoption cases. At the moment, we have handled over 190 cases, both adoption matters, juvenile matters, and the family issues. It has impacted well on the society from the look of the cases that are filed in courts these days, because at inception the turnover was very slow, but with time, with enlightenment, it started growing, and that is why we are able to make over 200 cases as at this moment. We are still awaiting the opportunity of the inauguration of the area courts. If we have funding or incentive to train ants, more courts will be established as family courts, and cases, society too will know that when they go to courts, their case will go on smoothly, and within a reasonable period of time, decision will be taken. Enhancement, incentive, and training. Those are the things that I think will assist us in performing our jobs excellently.